Yo, what's up guys? This is Chad from Soul Fitness, and like promised, today I'm gonna show you guys my 6 favorite ab exercises that I like to do to try to get that 6-pack. And at the end of this video, I'm also gonna show you guys another way that you guys can perform the plank exercise that maybe you guys have never even thought of before. All right guys, so the first exercise I'm gonna show you guys is called a side crunch. This is one of my favorite exercises. It was really tough for me at first, so I'm also gonna show you guys some variations that makes it a little bit easier if you guys are beginning out. So let me get right to it. So first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna lay down sideways like so. You're gonna take your hand, you're gonna make it for 90 degrees from your body, making a perpendicular angle, perpendicular, 90 degrees, just in case you guys don't know. And then from there, you're gonna move it halfway down. So you're gonna cut that angle in half, okay? So your arm should be 45 degrees away from your body. Now when doing this exercise, we gotta make sure our shoulders come off the ground on every rep, no matter if you're doing the beginner variation, the intermediate variation, or the advanced variation. So I'm gonna start off with the beginner variation. I'm gonna take my hand, I'm gonna put it behind my head, make sure my abs are squeezing already, pull my knee up, and then extend back out. Again, pull my knee up, and then extend back out. And you can already see my obliques activating just like that. Now if that's easy for you, we take it a step up. Of course, making sure your shoulders come off the ground on every single rep. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take both feet off the ground and crunch in, boom, and out, boom, and out. And if you wanna make it tougher, you can make sure your feet don't touch the ground like I'm doing. But if that's a little bit too hard for you, your feet can touch the ground, and then you can come back in again. Now, if that's too easy for you, you want to take it even another step up, now we can move up to the advanced version of this. What we're going to do, keep the hand behind the head, but this time we're going to keep our legs nice and straight the whole entire time. So we're going to go up and then back down. Up and back down like that, all right? And like I said, if you want to keep your feet on the ground, it makes it a little bit easier. If you want to make it tougher, keep your feet off the ground the whole entire time, just like this. And if that's still too easy for you, you can actually grab a weight, hold a weight in your hand, make sure you lock your arm out, don't sway your arm like this. So I'll hold the weight in my arm just like this, glue my arm to my ear, boom, up just like that. And that makes the exercise a million times harder. Or if you have ankle weights, you can also do that as well. Also, make sure you guys do both sides because you don't want to have one side of your obliques bigger than the other. All right, now let's get to the second exercise. All right, so the next exercise that we're gonna do is one of my favorites also. It's called the out and up. So first way I'm gonna do this, the beginner version of this exercise, you're gonna keep your hands down by your sides, just like this. You're gonna keep your hands planted on the floor, keep your chest down on the ground. You're gonna take your knees, bring them into your chest, shoot your feet up, come back down, go back out. If you have to rest your feet on the ground, you can rest your feet on the ground. But if you wanna make it tougher, keep your feet off the ground the whole entire time, okay guys? That's a really good exercise for your lower abs. After that, if you want to make it a little bit tougher, you want to move into an intermediate version. We're going to do the same exact exercise. The only thing now, we're going to try not to use our hands. We're going to take our hands, we're going to keep them above our body. We're going to bend our knees, shoot our legs up, come back down, and then back out. Bring our knees up, go like that, and then right back out. Okay, guys. Last variation of this exercise is a lot tougher. I'm gonna give you 2 options. You can either keep your hands down on the ground or you can keep your hands up. Of course, keeping your hands up is gonna make the exercise a lot harder. This time, you're gonna keep your legs straight the whole entire time. So I'm gonna keep my arms like this. My legs don't bend, they stay straight. My hips come up, then back down. My hips come up, and then back down. Like I said, that variation is a million times harder. Really works on your lower abs. Probably one of my favorite exercises in this playlist of ab exercise. Try to give it a go, see if you guys can do the beginner, intermediate, or advanced version. All right, time to move on to the third exercise. All right, guys, so now we're on to our third exercise. Our third exercise that I'm gonna be showing you guys is one that I love as well. It's gonna be called the hollow body hold. This is a really tough exercise. It's utilized all in gymnastics. Really tough on the core, but let's get straight to it. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna sit down on the ground like this. If you're a beginner, all we're gonna do is gonna sit down like this with our hands over our knees, just like this. And we're just gonna lean back a little bit, just like this. It's gonna be very tough. Our feet stay planted on the ground. You wanna stay in this nice hollow or rounded shape and stay here, okay? For my intermediates, we're gonna be doing the same thing, but we're gonna be moving a lot lower. So my feet stay planted on the ground, but now I'm here, okay? Shoulders off the ground. Right now I'm having some trouble talking if you can't hear it, because my abs are contracted like freaking crazy, okay? If you can't see it, my abs are contracted. All right. Now time to move into the advanced version, okay? The advanced version of this exercise, I'm gonna go back We're gonna make sure our lower back is down into the ground, and we're gonna lift our feet slowly off the ground, just like that. If that's still a little too easy, we're gonna lift our arms over our head, just like this, which is gonna increase the tension on our abs. And notice that my body shape did not change from moving my arms from here to overhead, okay? If you wanna make this tougher, you can put some ankle weights on, or you can hold a weight in your hands. I swear to God, it will make it extremely tougher, okay? You could try to do that for like 20, 30 seconds at a time. It is really hard on the core, guys, so give that one a go as well. All right, time to get into our fourth exercise. I don't know if you guys remember the first exercise. We were doing the out and ups. Or was it the second exercise? Can't remember. But all right, the next exercise we're gonna be doing in and outs, and we're gonna get straight to it. So in and outs for my beginners, for my people just starting out. You're gonna lay your arms down on the ground, just like this. It's very similar to the out and ups. It just has just the first part in it. We're gonna keep our feet on the ground. We're gonna lay back like so. We're gonna take our legs from the ground. We're gonna pull into our belly and then back out. Into our belly and then back out. Please don't knee yourself in the face. I've kneed myself in the face before. That's not very smart. That's gonna be for my beginners, okay? For my intermediates, you're gonna keep your arms off the ground, shoulders off the ground. Do the same thing. Knees in, knees out. Knees in, knees out. Knees in, knees out. And just like that, pretty basic. I'm gonna show you guys the hard version now. So, okay guys, so for the harder version, what you guys are gonna do for my advance, all you guys are gonna do, you guys are gonna get your arms behind your head. Now we're gonna crunch everything in at the same time. It's almost like a mini V-up. We're gonna go from here, everything comes off the ground. If you wanna grab your toes, you can do that. Go out, in, out, in, just like that. And that's already burning my lower abs. That's gonna be our fourth exercise, the in and outs. Give that one a go, guys. See how you guys like it. So getting straight into the fifth exercise, we're gonna get into oblique twists. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna sit down with our knees bent to our body like this. All we're gonna do, we're gonna keep our hands behind our head. This looks very simple. I swear to God, it looks very simple, but it's very tough. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep our hands behind our head. We're gonna turn like when we do a normal oblique twist, but then from here, we're gonna raise our leg and reach. Turn to the other side, raise our leg, reach. Turn to the other side, raise our leg, reach. Should look like this, okay guys? This is very tough, okay? This not only works your obliques because you're going across your transverse plane of your body, but it's also very tough because it works your hip flexors. If you want to take it up a notch, you can try with your feet off the ground. I think this is very tough. Go across, reach, across, reach, cross, reach, across, reach. It's almost like a bicycle. You could call it a super bicycle at that, all right? That's the way I like to do my oblique twist. All right, guys, that was really good, but now let's move up to our last final exercise, number 6. This is exercise number 6. We're finally down to the last exercise. So I will be showing some plank variations after this exercise, so stay tuned for that, okay, guys? All right, so getting straight into our 6th exercise, I'm gonna show you guys the different levels to this. We're gonna be doing mountain climbers, okay? Most people know mountain climbers. They're like, oh, that's a pretty easy exercise. But for my people who are saying those are very easy, I got something for you guys who are a little bit more advanced. But please pay attention, because let's help everybody else out. And let's show the entryway of how we start off with doing our mountain climbers first, okay, guys? All right, so traditional mountain climber, we're gonna keep our hands down on the floor. I like to put my hands sideways like this. Then from there, I'm gonna proceed to do a walking mountain climber. If that's a little bit too easy, you don't have any knee problems or anything like that, we're gonna take that a step up. We're gonna go to our switch mountain climber. So this is like beginner 2.0. And notice that both my feet are touching the ground, okay? And this is also an ab exercise. The way you make sure this is an ab exercise is you do not poke your butt up in the air. If you poke your butt up in the air, it's not gonna work out your abs as much, okay? Keeping your hips nice and low and crunching in. You can probably see my abs activating all along this side by crunching my abs, my legs into my body, okay? All right, so let's make sure we keep our hips down. All right, so once you guys already have that switch climber, and just like that, we're gonna move into the actual mountain climber, just like this. You can even start going across your body to make it a little bit tougher. This is also a cardio exercise, guys, because we are moving really fast. Now for my people who are a little bit more advanced and like, oh, mountain climbers are easy, I got a variation of mountain climber for you guys to make it a little bit tougher. So we're gonna keep our hands sideways just like this. I'm gonna take one leg, I'm gonna bring it into our chest like this. Make sure we keep our butt down. You don't wanna put your butt up in the air. Keep your butt down. From here, I'm gonna jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. Of course, proceed to do it on the other leg. Keep your hips down, knee in, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. Notice that I'm also gonna have to slightly push my shoulders in front of my hands. That way I can balance a little bit better. It is a lot more challenging because you are balancing on one leg. And if you don't know anything about your core stabilizers, they are called, like I just said, your core stabilizers. Anytime you do anything that's off balance, meaning that if you're on one leg or anything like that, you're forced to engage your abs. The fact that we're jumping around on one leg really focuses us to use our abs, okay guys? So I hope you guys like that advanced version. It even got me a little bit tired. All right guys, now the moment you've been waiting for, some plank variations. All right guys, so now we're getting into the planks, like I promised. All right, now first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys a regular plank. Also some things that you guys can do to fix your plank if you're having some trouble with your plank. Also some intermediate versions of planks, and also some really advanced versions of the plank, okay? All right, so let's get straight to it. So for a normal plank, I'm gonna be on our elbows like this. I'm gonna be here. Now here's how most people mess up. They'll do this and they'll be in their plank and they'll be like, I feel it in my lower back. But if you can't tell, my lower back is arching just a little bit. Now that's gonna engage your lower back. It's gonna hurt a little bit. It's not gonna feel good, okay? It already doesn't feel good on my back. When you do your plank, you wanna make sure you're nice and strong. You're trying to squeeze the ground, okay? Just like this, and push your hips down. Squeeze your glutes, okay? When you do that, automatically you should start feeling in your abs. Try to push your hips down and in, okay? Also, you'll notice that I'm hollowing my back, just pushing through my shoulders or protracting my scapulas. That's just something that I'm used to doing from gymnastics. Yes, you can still squeeze your abs and not protract your scapula. Just makes you a lot stronger. So if you guys can protract your scapula and pull your hips in at the same time, you'll feel it in your abs a lot more. So those are for my people who are having trouble with planks or they don't feel it in their abs. Make sure you're pushing your hips down, and it's almost like you're turning your hips down and in. Not like this, hips down and in, okay? For my people who are still having trouble with that, you can do it on your knees. Now when you do the plank on your knees, I prefer that you keep your feet flat on the ground and you keep that same line. I see a lot of people do planks on their knees like this, but my butt's up in the air. My abs disengaged because I'm probably also arching like this. Please get your hips down like this, okay? Try to keep that nice straight line. You'll feel it more in your abs, okay? Now moving into intermediate and more advanced versions of the plank. So my first version of an intermediate plank is that I'm gonna get down into my plank position, just like this. So I'm down in my plank position. Now from here, what I'm gonna do, I got a choice. I can't change my body position. I wanna keep my abs engaged, right? So I'm gonna try to keep my shoulder down to the ground. I'm gonna lift one arm. Notice that none of this changes. Arm up in the air. So that's gonna be my intermediate version. Of course, you can switch arms. Body position doesn't change, okay? Or you can also raise a leg, just like this. But look, my body position doesn't change. Lift the other leg, body position doesn't change, okay? So that's really important. Notice that I'm also not doing this cheapness. So you don't want to see this, that I lift the leg, but my butt goes up. Because that's what I'm trying to do there. That means that I'm compensating that it's way too hard for me. And what I'm trying to do is trying to make it easier for myself. So you don't want to do that. Don't want to make the exercise easier for yourself. So don't raise your legs, your butt up in the air. All right, so for the hard version, so this one's really tough. It's even tough for me. I just recently started being able to do it on an exercise ball, but it's really tough nonetheless. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into our plank position, just like this. We're gonna keep our hips down. We're gonna maintain this body shape. Now from here, I'm gonna lift the leg up. Now from here, I'm raising my left leg, so I'm gonna raise my right arm. Notice that my body shape does not change. So I have one leg up, one arm up. You can already see I'm starting to shake. Now I'm gonna move on to the other side just so you guys can see from another view. I'm gonna go back into my plank position, hips down. My body shape is not gonna change, okay? I might lean a little bit, but if you need to, you can straddle your feet a little bit just to give yourself a little bit more balance. I'm gonna keep my right arm down, my hips stay down, my leg comes up, body shape does not change. Boom, there. See that? Body shape does not change. You can see it, nice straight line, hips down, abs engaged, and I'm done. That was a little tiring. Some no-nos, cheat codes, don't do these when you guys are doing these one arm, one leg planks. Don't want to see this. This is a big no-no because everybody I try to show this to, they try to do this. Look, I'm doing a one arm plank, but all you're doing is you turn it into a side plank. You start to use your obliques a little bit more, make it a little bit easier for yourself, turn it to the side. Try to keep your chest squared to the ground, okay guys? Hopefully you enjoyed those ab exercises. All right, guys, so I hope you guys really enjoyed those 6 exercises plus that bonus plank exercise. If you like them, please like and subscribe to my channel. Also, hit the notification button. That way, anytime I do post a video, you guys get notified of that. I will be posting some videos in the future on some extra calisthenic skills. I already posted some videos on how to do a handstand and how to do a human flag. If you guys are interested in that, I will leave the link somewhere either in the video or somewhere in the description down below. So have a look out for that. Please, guys, if you guys have any comments or concerns, please leave it down below. I am a certified trainer, National Academy of Sports Medicine, and going for my corrective exercise, and I am a gymnastics coach. So if you guys do have any questions or any concerns, please leave them down below. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Keep working hard towards your goals, guys. Till next time.